investment property that I personally own as G&D Investments, and kind of tell the story of how we got to today. And I'm going to start out by kind of saying, 12 years ago, I started in the building industry, and after 4.5 years working with the corporate world, I was with United Building Center Lenovo Corporation, which sold to ProBuild and now just sold to Source. And I spent 4.5 years realizing I hated the corporate world. So I said, I'm going to start over totally and build up my business because I love the construction industry and do it the way I want. So 8 years ago, I started that plan, worked for a couple other window and door companies, and 3 years ago bought out Mountain View Window Design, a little window and door company, and was a window and door peddler. And then 3 years later to today, I have 2 locations and 27 employees, and now instead of being in the window and door business, I'm in the people business. And the people I see very important to me when it comes to the business side of things are the people that are here today. So what I want to talk to is who's in charge, how we're doing it, what's in it for me, my call to action, and kind of run through that as short as I can to hopefully everybody can understand that. And then at the end we can kind of have those discussions and where we go from there. So to start is who's the people in charge of this thing. And the face of this thing is Michael Beninati. And Michael Beninati is the main contact, the billboard that we get this thing done, who the partners are on board. It's going to be his phone number, and he's the one that's going to take all the initial calls, and he's kind of the filter for the group here. And as I talk through this, I'm going to talk about kind of some of the marketing things along the way that I do to also help all of our businesses as well. Like this is Michael's button that's on his podcast page for the Art of Construction. And there's the Art of Construction podcast that we'll be talking through as we go through this presentation as well. So, Michael, we got the initial sign-in, yesterday? Did we buzz or feed so far?
Yep, yeah, already. So we've already had a couple calls yesterday. I was in our downtown office yesterday afternoon. I had 4 agents pull me aside specifically for some raw drips that we're doing on Facebook right now. Just pictures of like fencing, and that type of stuff. So I think there's a lot of buzz already starting on Grape Street.
Cool. Thanks for being on board, Michael.
Sure.
So the next person is Nick Amato, who's not here, and he's more on a consultant role. I want to make sure all you business owners understand the ground